we've lost a decent number of vanguards, some to nomad situation where ran off Steel and Utz. Well, not Utsa was never a vanguard, but he is gone. Are gone. Who knows where? And also on top of that, we have a few vanguards that haven't been around too much lately. I don't know if they're just, doing their own thing. I mean, we haven't really had a training session in a fair bit, so that's fine. But
Yeah,
we do have a few slots that I think could use filling, and I have one or maybe two people in mind, but one of them I wanted to bring up to you in the moment. And that was Mr. Brutus.
Brutus does come here, and he has been desperately looking for the ability to prove himself. And he's also been more than willing to hang around afterwards, provide aid when necessary. And I say that his patience should have paid off at this point.
Jolly good.
He has shown the one thing that I always look for in those who wish to be vanguards. And that is the acceptance of wherever they stand. There are all too many people who have approached us that have said that they wish to be part of vanguards, only to feel as if that title alone is the only way they can help. And that's not the truth. That's sort of what I've been looking for in many people who wish to be part of us. The willingness to be around and to help us even if they are not vanguards. There's all too many who feel as if that title alone is their ticket, so to speak. But it really isn't. And as much as I wouldn't say that I wouldn't appreciate their help regardless, those aren't the kind of individuals that we need to help us. Because we need people who are willing to stay no matter if the going gets rough for them. People who are willing to hold the line while others go on ahead. Too many people wish for glory. Their desires for helping those that they care about are very much undermined by what I can very much see to be their desire to be a part of something bigger. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not what we need. So, in my long-winded response, that's the reason why I think Brutus deserves it.
Alrighty then. My swing. Oh.
Oh! Hello, Master David. Done with your talks?
Hello. I am David.
Hello, David. I am Brutus.
New outfit?
Oh no, same outfit I've had before. It's my new armor I've
maybe
had.
it's been a while since I've seen it.
Well, I
That's
do have
right,
pants.
That's right. I asked you that last time you had it on. Oh, you have pants. Oh,
Yes,
yeah, maybe
because
it's
it was
the pants
cold.
that got me.
Brutus just went to go check on Galdir over at his hot spring. That's where I left to go check on them real quick.
Well, that's
Because
a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
the hot spring is very nice. If you ever have time to visit it, it is open.
Maybe. Yeah. Would you care to have a conversation, Brutus?
Brutus is always open for conversations.
Come along with me.
Brutus had to get a few slashes in to stretch out his arms.
I like to do something like that in the morning. I like to be dramatic about it, though, and stand upon one of the islands that are usually not populated and do my workouts. The air is, it's a little thicker up there, and I don't know, it's nicer.
My people would do the same thing, climb up tall rocks so that we get the frosty air. We are cold-blooded by nature, so it trains our endurance as well.
Of course.
Eyeball.
Highball indeed. Please step in once it goes yellow.
Oh, understood. It's always nice coming here.
It has a lot of good memories, doesn't it?
Well, I remember the day that we were here celebrating with the champions, and then they had the fireworks. It was a pleasurable experience.
It was. And I got to see a lot of old friends who I haven't seen in some time. Miss May was there. A lot of people were here. It was a wonderful ceremony.
I've never asked that center sphere. Does that represent anything?
People ask me a lot of questions, and I'm reminded of a lot of questions I should have asked that I never did. I couldn't answer that, unfortunately. I would imagine it does have some semblance to the tower, though.
Well, to Brutus, it sort of reminds him of his own cultures about the father. He was a dragon of space who breathed the land from his breath and created the sphere of life that the mother inhabited to create the rivers and valleys. If you ever want to know the full story, I'd be happy to share it with you, if I haven't already told you.
Certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. No, not quite. Miss Hope pointed
You're
out.
counting something.
Yes, Miss Hope pointing something out to me the other day has me curious about some things, trying to look for little subtle symbolism that Louisa might have put in place that I never recognized before. But enough bantering. Brutus, I have brought you here effectively to do the same thing that I brought a few others here for. And that is to provide an impromptu opportunity, sort of an impromptu ceremony in the same way that a few others before you have had. Mr. Brutus, you've been very dedicated in your comings and goings in Heaven's Reach. And despite the fact that you share no rank among the members in Heaven's Reach, your presence has been very welcome here. Heaven's Reach is primarily for a land of peace where people can remove their burdens and relax. And of course, subsequently it acts as sort of, I guess you could say, a base of operations for the champions and vanguards, but that's not its primary. What it is what I described to you latter. That is what it is made for. You have a warrior's heart, Brutus. And you are someone that I feel is more than capable of handling a lot of the things that comes our way during our objectives. And effectively, I wanted to give you the opportunity to accept the title of Vanguard, should you choose to do so.
I accept.
If that is the case, then I will do to you the same thing that I have done to the others before you. Please kneel. The title of Vanguard is not something that is taken lightly. It is not a title, but more of a badge that signifies an act of dedication. Dedication to stand alongside the champions and achieve their goal until the end, whether it be to the edge of that tower, or perhaps, if ever given the opportunity, should fate allow it, the offering to climb it alongside us. It is the understanding that you will go about many perils along this journey, and to continue with your head held high no matter what happens. It is the acceptance that we are going to encounter many situations unbeknownst to us where we will engulf fear and yet continue to move on no matter what mountains we face. I have a personal saying that I have said far, far before I joined the champions, and that is that I do not care how many mountains life puts in my face. I will move it. Brutus, I would like you to repeat after me.
I,
Brutus,
I, Brutus,
have made the decision to be something above myself.
have made the decision to be something above myself.
To become a vanguard and fight along the champions to the very end.
To become a vanguard and fight alongside the champions until the very end.
To see their goal seen through, no matter the cost.
To see their goal seen through, no matter the cost.
To be a friend when friends are needed, and a warrior when it is required.
To be a friend when it is needed, and to be a warrior when it is required.
So say myself, Brutus.
So say myself, Brutus.
You may rise. And with these words, I, David, bestow upon you the title of Vanguard. May you wear it proudly.
Thank you for instilling your trust in me, Master David.
No. I thank you for not only being here for your compatriots when they need it, but giving you the offering to fight alongside us in this journey where, well, let's be honest, this is a very selfless act. And I do appreciate it very much, along with the rest of us.
I appreciate you allowing me to perform this selfless act, but it is my duty as a warrior to my people and my own master Krepus, and to my gods. This is why I was brought here.
Jolly good. And that will be it.
Well...
Oh, certainly, yes.
Hopefully they didn't hurt too much, but
If
we just can't help but be a little bit happy.
Of course. If Lee Rock is about, I'm sure he would love to hear the news.
Thank you, Master.
Of course. Thank you.
Master Krepus, you are up there. I hope to see you again and tell you of my journeys. May I approach? I would like to say something. Dira, you have been a wonderful ally to me. We have shared stories, however slight, among this reach of heavens. And I am entrusting you with my life as we now face the comings and goings against the in-between and otherwise, as your fellow Vanguard.
Well, I'll be damned. Stand up. Come on. Attaboy. David pull you aside and induct you in?
Yes, it was pleasant.
Glad to have you on the team.
I can't help but feel that. Lost his eyesight. I can't help but feel that Master Krepus is up there watching. I appreciate you, friends. And you, Master Falcon.
A new title to add to your fine collection. Brutus the Longsword, son of Mogar, squire of Krepus, champion of the rented arena, slayer of the dire worm, and vanguard of the reach.
Another addition to the title at last.
I might have to shorten it a few times, though. It does have a nice ring to it, though.
First daughter there, they deserve to burn in hell.
I don't know, something Hax was saying.
They're gonna fall into their own star. That's what I
Hmm.
said it as.
Hi, Brutus.
Hello, I am
Congratulations
Brutus.
on your promotion.
Oh, thank you. You already know.
Oh, you got promoted in Dragonspire?
Hmm.
When did you get promoted in Dragonspire?
I do wonder if we could get
A few times, actually.
Not in Dragonspire, darling.
But first and foremost,
care of those critters.
Why are you
Brut-
healing?
Brutus will endeavor to work along and amongst my allies of the reach of heavens.
I wish you luck.
With what?
With what?
I appreciate
With what?
you, Val.
Hmm.
I know that we placed our
I
faith
think maybe
correctly in you.
teaching?
Hmm.
But yes, no. To let you all know, Brutus has now been accepted into the Vanguards.
Oh, awesome!
Oh, congrats!
Congrats.
Thank you. But it is just a title. Brutus would help out
Indeed.
anyway.
Agreed.
Which is why, Lord, I think that you're more than appropriate.
My face hurts now. Got sideswiped.
I will be happy to work alongside you in the future.
I have
For my
Someone-
actions.
Well, I am Brutus the Longsword, son of Mogar, squire of Croftus, champion of the Reptid Arena,
What did you
slayer of the Direworm, and now Vanguard
They
to the
drink of
reach.
a well. You should have listened to the warnings.
well?
Should have said when things said.
Brutus will never
"Are you
assume
sure
he'll
about
be a
that?" You
champion.
should have took that as a hint, but no, you didn't.
I am here to assist the champions.
Drink from the well.
This well?
If you would like to join me, I would like to pray to your mother right now, letting them know of what happened.
Hellhound.
Like one of those ones that like shift or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, and then don't
Maybe a
let me.
succubus. Or
Hang
some
on.
demon.
If you would like to, do not force to.
I think they're a demon.
No. Your wife is being the little shit, feeding people. She's poisoning people.
I always like to come down here to check on your memorial of your mother. Lady Risa. I know we only met for a short period, but I am grateful for you allowing me to enter into your reach of heavens. It reminds me of my own gods, as if I am touching them every time I enter in here. It is a holy place. I endeavor to be greater than I am today and push forward. I appreciate you, Lady Risa. Thank you for instilling me with the people around me. And I will endeavor to protect your daughter as my fellow Vanguard, as well as Mitsu and the other champions. I will protect you and everyone else. If it becomes a choice between saving you or myself, I will protect my friends. As long as we work together, we will conquer anything together. Thank you. Someday your mother will return. I hope as well, Hope.